Hey everyone, we have a very energetic and creative Leo new moon on August 18th and 19th. Now, the sun will be coupled together with the moon and Mercury in Leo, and they're in harmonious energy flow with Mars in Aries. And this is very good news because this can uplift your energy, uplift your spirit. It represents creative action, creative power. It can be breathing new life into your projects and creative endeavors. With Mars in harmony with both lights, the sun and the moon, it will increase your energy. It can make you feel more vigorous and willing to work. And you will feel more confident. And because you're feeling more self-confident, you're working from a place of calm, a calm position, which enables you to work more efficiently and effectively. And that's good news. Now, it is a great time to get outdoors and take part in physical activity or working on physical projects. And summer is a time where you got to grab it while you can because before you know it, it's gone. So make sure you're getting outside and getting that good vitamin D from the sun. And that also improves your health, well-being, and vitality. And that's good news too. And there is this fixity with the energy because the sun rules Leo, making it extra strong in its own home sign, its own sign, as well as Mars in its own sign, and Saturn being in its own sign. And that means your plans can be more certain now, and that you can complete things now. You can complete your mission, and it's time to go for it. Because your sun, whatever sign it's in, your sun sign, and whatever sign it's in, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aries, Taurus, and so on, it represents the inner you, your essence, your soul potential, your soul agreements, your soul promise. Your sun represents the calm, deep, lasting force within you. Your sun enables you to exert your willpower in this life, make decisions, and direct all other parts of your life. That's why the sun is the heart and the soul of astrology. It's what drives the entire chart. That's why sun sign astrology is so effective, because as the sun moves through each sign, it is activating different areas of your life. So right now the sun is in Leo. It's activating this part of your life. It's going to move into Virgo. It will activate that part of your life, then Libra, then Scorpio. And as it moves through the different signs, it's awakening and activating different areas of your life and chart. And studying that and learning about that can be very helpful to see where your energy will be directed over the next 30 days and over the coming months. That's why solar return astrology is so powerful, because solar return astrology, in life we call it happy birthday. In astrology, it's where your sun returns to your exact degree of birth every year. So whatever sun sign you have, when that sun returns to that exact degree of birth, you're in a new chart. It looks just like a natal chart, but it's only on for a year. So your birthday is actually your new year. It's not only happy birthday, but it's happy new year, because when that sun returns to your exact degree of birth and you're in a new chart, that solar return report or chart shows you where your energy is going to be directed for the coming year. It is the landscape of the next year for you. And it's a very powerful tool to help you understand, okay, my energy is going to be focused here. or my energy will be focused over here. And then when you understand that, you can relax into it and not resist, say, what's happening, because you understand that this is the agreement to work on this part of your life or work on that part of your life. So it's very powerful, and it works. So with the sun in its own sign and Mars in its own sign and their sister sign, so they're in harmony with each other, they're in positive relationship with each other, this is giving you creative power, creative energy, and it's a wonderful time for you to be working on any kind of project that you're passionate about and that you're very interested in. Now, there is a word of caution here because Saturn is making an awkward aspect to the new moon. So the sun and the moon are coupled together in Leo with Mercury, and the sun and the moon are at 26 degrees, and Saturn is at 26 degrees Capricorn. So Saturn has something to say here. So with Saturn, Saturn's the red light. The Mars energy with the Leo energy is green lights. So we got these green lights, but then we also, we have this one red light. And what Saturn is saying, okay, word of caution, be mature in whatever you're doing. Because, with Leo, we can be in our drama and we can be acting out. And we want to control that. Because even though we may be feeling that, something's pushing our buttons. My buttons got pushed quite a bit last week because of technology, and the Uranian energy really had a strong effect. But we have to, when we work with others, it's not about them. That's about, our own mastery over our own emotions. So we want to be mature and we want to be responsible. And if we are being practical, being responsible, our plans can solidify. Our plans can become more certain now. And that's good news. And when we balance that, excitement and passion, but we're also cautiously optimistic, doing our homework, doing our research, planning, making things happen, but taking our time, stopping at the red lights, because they're important too. The green lights we love green lights, especially with Mars. I love Mars energy. Without Mars, you can't get anything done. Mars is definitely a money planet, because if you don't have good energy, how are you going to attract abundance? Venus. And so Mars is giving such positive energy to the sun, to the moon, to Mercury, empowering us to take positive action. And it's really good. Now, it's also good for relationships. This is a good time for cooperative relationships, both business and personal, because there's a balance between your personal needs and the needs of others. With this harmony between the new moon and Mars, you can feel comfortable in your own skin, like you understand your own needs now. And you're also willing to listen to the needs of others. This new moon is also in positive energy flow. It's sextile. I love saying that. The North Node in Gemini. The North Node in Gemini is at 26 degrees. The sun and the moon are at 26 degrees, and they're in positive energy flow. So Gemini rules communication. It rules listening and writing and speaking and teaching. And so we're willing to listen to others. We want to make sure their needs get met too. We're not some tyrannical, immature lion over here, little baby lions. We're mature lions. This is a 26 degree, almost 27 degree Leo new moon. So we're mature and we're being responsible. And so we want to create that harmonious balance in all of our relationships. And this is good for, our tribe. It's good for working relationships. It's good for romantic relationships. Leo rules the heart. It rules romance. It rules true love. It rules risk-taking. So the energy is there too for meeting someone special, or maybe for those of you, you've already met someone special and you're feeling extra excited about the special someone in your life. For others, you can be feeling that way about your work or a project or something that you have successfully accomplished for yourself. Maybe you've started a new workout that's really making you feel good about yourself, and you're very happy with that. So yes, it can be another person, but it can also be a creative project. It can be anything that you're putting your passion into and your heart into. And that's really exciting. Now, this is a new moon, which means it's an excellent opportunity to set your intention for what you want to create in the next 30 days, or the rest of this year, or until the new moon in 2021. And that's why we want to set our intention on the 18th, the 19th, and the 20th of August. I always like to give the new moon, 12 to 24, even 48 hours after the new moon to do my ritual of intention, because a new moon is something you can't see. It's invisible. It's like when you're carrying a child. So we want to wait till it starts to crest, because then you're giving birth to the new energy and the new intention. And this is a wonderful energy to focus on manifestation, your prosperity, manifesting a new business, manifesting your projects into reality. And keep your mind there. Focus your energy on what you want, and use this positive energy to keep your focus on what you want, because that's the power of intention and faith, that you're believing that you can manifest what it is you want even before you're seeing it. So it's using the power of manifestation, using the power of ritual, and using the power of the universe to bring in what you want and keep out what you don't. So stay focused on what you want, stay focused on your intention, and follow it with action. It's wonderful to visualize and use the power of intention to bring in what we want, but it's also needed. We also need to follow up with action. And even Venus is in positive energy flow with Uranus at this time. She's sextile. So there's another promise where the universe could be bringing you something new and exciting. It could be a new relationship. It could be a new project. It could be a new friend. It could be a new pet or companion. But it's interesting, it's exciting, and it's new. And that's good news. And she is in a very wide trine to Neptune, because she's in the sign Cancer. Venus is in Cancer, and Neptune is in Pisces. But as she moves forward over the coming days here in August, that trine is going to get more exact. And that's spiritual love. That's beautiful. Venus trine Neptune is a very positive energy and supportive. That can be, to say, the twin flame energy, the soulmate energy. It's spiritual love that we can feel for another or others. We can even experience that spiritual love for our tribe. And that's good news too. It's very exciting. It's a time to be bold. It's a time to be brave. And another, important question we all want to ask at this time is, what is your heart's desire? That may have changed over this coming year, given what this year's been like. So allow for yourself to meditate on that at the Leo new moon. What is my heart's desire now? What do I desire in my life now? And allow for that to come. Let the universe, let your guides, the ascended masters, the angels who all sponsor you and are with you every day, let them feed it back to you. It's a great question to ask the universe, or ask your soul self, that deep part of you that your sun represents. What is my heart's desire now? What am I seeking in my life? What can come into my life now that I haven't thought about, that I'm open to, the new opportunities that are now emerging in my life? I'm going to stay focused on the positive. I'm going to be proactive. I am going to get out and get that good vitamin D. And I'm going to do the work I need to do to be better at what I do so that I am attracting what I want in my life and I'm manifesting what I want in my life. Now, Leo rules theater. It rules television. This is also a great time to consider having your own YouTube channel. I have my free webinars coming up in September, and if that's something you're considering, we would love to have you there. Hit the link below in the Show More section, and I'll see you there. So until next time, get out and enjoy yourself. Focus on your creative power, your creative energy. Play, have fun, and listen. And if you come up against that red light or a roadblock, know that that's the universe saying, hey, just need you to slow down. You don't need to be there right now. There's no hurry. Everything will unfold in your divine timing because I'm the universe and I've got your back. Not me, but is what the universe would be saying to you when that occurs. So until next time, be well, have fun, and keep looking up.